These videos are highly beneficial for people to watch. There are a lot of guys out there who are aware of the laws of politicians and can successfully navigate around the many pitfalls cops try to lay in front of you. One of those guys is James Freeman. Here he is in Roswell, New Mexico, dealing with Roswell's finest. So let's go through this interaction.
Hey, real quick.
What's up, man?
Okay, so I was just informed, okay, one of the admin from the Roswell Independent School District, all right, he just came up to me. Okay, I guess you were up there earlier today?
Okay.
All right, I'm not asking, were you up there earlier?
I don't answer questions, but go ahead.
You don't answer questions?
No, go on though.
Little constructive criticism here. A lot of people who I see making this emphatic statement of I don't answer questions almost always end up answering questions. In order to maintain integrity and consistency, maybe it would be better to tell the cop, now there are certain questions I won't answer, and that's one of them. This is not a slam against James Freeman or anyone. The point is, if you say you don't answer questions and you end up answering questions, you make yourself out to be somebody who really doesn't mean what you say.
All right, well, sir, so...
It's also a public building.
Okay, hold on. 104208. All right, so, okay, so by the school resource, okay, and the Roswell schools, okay, and yes, it is a public building, but it also is a private building. Yes, it is a public building, but it also is a private building.
Doing great.
No,
Don't be stupid.
Yes, it is a public building, but it also is a private building.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Okay.
It's not owned by the city.
It's leased by the city then, is that right?
No.
Well, the city operates in there. Public government operates in there, right?
Okay, but what I'm telling you, sir, is, okay, by the official that works there, okay, and also by the school resource officer, all right, they do want me to put an advisement on you for criminal trespass. Okay. And they can do that. They are allowed to do that. Okay, sir?
I'll definitely look into who owns it, who funds it, because these federal buildings also, you know the federal government doesn't own any buildings. Did you know that?
Okay, well,
what they do, well, I'm going to explain some things to you. I know, but I'm going to explain because it may be similar to the situation. Federal government doesn't own any of these buildings, but they lease them. And as long as they're leasing them, the laws apply, the same laws. It is not private as long as it's leased by a public entity, okay?
Okay.
Now, I only went to the place where they told me, administrators told me, you can go right inside of here in this public lobby. They told me to go in there. Said, hey, go in here and ask this person, this is who you can ask about doing an interview.
Okay, and did you do that, sir?
I did. Okay. And I went in there and there was nobody in there. So I walked right back out and left.
Okay, and so like I said, the school official that works there, okay, that's the one who was just talking to me, and then, like I said, the school resource officer of the district also just contacted me on the radio just now.
So, where did these guys get their law degrees from?
All right, sir, that I don't know.
Okay, so you're just taking what some random individuals told you, and you're taking it as truth, as it is what it is. I'm going to recommend that you go research it, okay?
All right, well, hold on, sir. This time I am going to go ahead and get my supervisor over here, that way you can speak to him about that.
Am I detained?
Huh?
Am I detained?
Right now, yes, you are.
Why am I detained?
Okay. Right now, because you're supposed to be advised of criminal trespass.
What?
All right?
You've advised me.
Okay.
And I'll go look it up.
The thing is, for me to advise you, for one, I do need to know your name.
No. The way that,
Yes.
The way that, all right, guys.
Listen,
call Roswell Police Department.
Who James Freeman was talking to right there were the over 200 people he was live streaming to. And about this man in this costume detaining Freeman. If you try to walk away from this when they have you detained, they will use force against you. Just remember, anytime you're engaged in a non-consensual encounter with a cop, there's an ever-present implied threat of force looming over the entire encounter. If you don't comply with what they call a lawful order, you will be brought into submission one way or another. This is the outgrowth of the illusion called authority.
How are my dispatchers going to know that this person was advised when they do not even know who this person is?
It's on camera. You're live on the internet right now.
Okay, I understand.
Where's your body camera?
Right here, sir.
Okay. So the only reason you need to get my ID is if I refuse and I go back into that building or on that property.
Okay, sir, yes, you're not allowed back on that property.
Right, and I haven't gone back there, so you don't need my ID. Yeah, they're calling backup for me. I'm not running. I'm not going to be violent.
No, I'm actually,
if you're telling me I'm detained,
I'm actually requesting my supervisor to respond here.
Okay, but you're telling me I'm detained and I'm not free to go at this time, right?
Okay.
Because I'd like to leave now.
All right, just stand right there, sir.
Am I detained?
Okay, sir, just stand right
Am I detained? It's a yes or a no, Reese.
All right, sir.
Is it Reese or Reese? Is it Reese or Reese? Hey, we met him earlier. Am I detained?
All right, so sorry.
Am I detained or am I free to go, man? Okay, am I detained or I'm going to leave then?
Freeman has committed no crime and yet he's being detained. This is a load of BS.
If you tell me I'm detained, I'll stop.
All right, just hang on, sir.
Well, am I detained or not?
Sure.
Yes? Sure?
Sure.
Yeah, sure? He says sure. He says sure.
Just in case you haven't noticed, the superior who just arrived on the scene is being intentionally vague.
He's not sure if I'm detained. So I told you I saw that administrator walking up to him. Dude, these guys are ridiculous. They're absolutely ridiculous. They work for public money. They force you to pay them to do their job. You don't get a choice of whether you fund public schools or not, or the administrators. They take your money by force, and then when you go to check up on them and see what they're doing, they call guys with guns to come and violently remove you and tell you you have to leave. Am I detained? Oh boy. We got more.
All right.
I have no intention of going back there. My story's over. Can I go now?
Well, we need to ID you so we can show in our system that you've been advised of criminal trespass.
We need to ID you? One of the big reasons you should not ID yourself if you aren't being suspected of committing a crime is because they log your name into their database and it stays in their database as an unfavorable police encounter. In this day and age of red flag laws, something as simple as that could get you a visit from your local extortion unit, local law enforcement agency, and they can violate your Fourth Amendment rights and steal all your firearms. You do not have to ID yourself unless you're driving a motor vehicle or if they suspect you of committing a crime. And even then, they have to articulate what crime they suspect you of committing.
You know that's illegal. You know that your department's going to get sued if you... I don't even like suing cops. I do this to get the videos showing that you guys are bad, not to sue you.
Right.
So you're going to unlawfully take my ID?
I'm not taking your ID.
Okay, well, I will not resist if you're going to physically take it, but I will not willingly give up my right, my Fourth Amendment right, okay? But I won't resist.
Okay,
if you're going to search me...
So we can get your ID out of
No,
your
you
pocket.
can't, but I'm not going to physically resist you from doing it.
Right, so you're not going to get violent if we try and
No,
take the ID out.
no, I will allow you to violate the crap out of my rights. I will not physically resist you doing it. Do you realize that the personal responsibility is going to be on you, sir?
Look at this cop's face. I love how Freeman handles this here. He makes it very clear to the cops that if they try to take his ID out of his pocket, they are trespassing against his person and violating his rights as a free human being. The right to be secure in your persons, houses, papers, and effects. The Fourth Amendment applies completely right here. He couldn't make it any more clear that if they do this, they are the ones initiating a criminal action against him.
And yeah, the qualified immunity is gone. You know how trespass works. Your qualified immunity will be gone on that, okay? You know how it works. If I were to go back there, you guys all know who I am. If I were to go back there, then you would be allowed to take my ID and do the trespass. Just warning me that I can't go back there, you have no lawful right to take my ID. You know that, I know that. You do whatever you're gonna do. I will not resist your qualified immunity. You know that, I know that. You do whatever you're gonna do. I will not resist. Your qualified immunity will be gone. Let me know when I'm free to go. I'm already in an unlawful detention here. I mean, it's over. It's over as soon as you guys say it is. I'm done here. I almost ended the live stream. You guys are gonna keep doing this. You looked so good earlier on camera.
So when the school resource officer said he needed to be advised of criminal trespass,
Yeah, Laura was the
did he refuse to leave?
Well, his mic is up there. His mic is up.
No, I don't have anything there.
You don't have any
No.
property?
I don't even have a bicycle. Well, I do. I don't have a bicycle there.
You don't want the bicycle.
No, I do not have any property on their property.
You do have a bicycle, but that's not your bicycle.
That's correct. I own a bicycle. It's nowhere around here.
But not that one.
Nope.
So you didn't show up on a bicycle over there?
I don't answer questions.
And this is why you got to be careful saying you don't answer questions. He's already answered a whole lot of questions. So it comes down to keeping your word and maintaining your integrity in the middle of being violated by criminals in uniform. Again, it seems like it'd be better to say that there are certain questions you won't answer, and that's one of them. By doing this, you maintain control of the conversation and you keep your integrity intact.
Will not be on. I will.
Right, he was there earlier.
Right. And he advised me right now, an hour later, that I can't go back there. Have I gone back there? No. You know how it works. Can I go now?
Right, but here's the issue. You can give us your word that you're not going to go back there.
What doesn't matter?
If an officer contacts you there later,
right.
you need to document the
Well, no, at that point you get my ID.
There and you were not welcome there.
At that point you get my ID. See all these cameras? He's got one. Is yours on? Is yours on? Is yours on? Is yours on? Mine's on. It's actually live right now. There's 290 people who know that he's telling me and that you're telling me. They all know who I am. Hell, you can go look it up with the FBI, okay? They all know who I am. If I go back on the property, there's going to be no question about who's on the property. But besides all of that, it doesn't matter. Besides all that, you don't have a lawful right to get my ID. Again, how long have we been here on an unlawful detainment? If you're going to do something illegal, just do it so that we can all move on.
We have a lawful right to identify you.
You can try and convince yourself, but your qualified immunity will be gone anyways. You can convince yourself of whatever you want. I will put your name personally on a lawsuit if you violate me. I'm just asking you not to.
That was a great way to put that. Freeman is being very friendly and very cordial. The exact opposite of what these cops deserve.
I don't go around trying to sue cops like a lot of people say. I go around showing and exposing that they violate the law and that there's almost no repercussion for it, okay? I'm not here to sue you guys. Let's walk away and end this. How about that? What do you...
But we need to ID you because...
Well, I already told you. I already told you I will not voluntarily give up my rights. If you're going to violate me, you have to do it yourself.
Okay. All right, go ahead and turn around, face the fence for me. I'm just going to get your ID out of your pocket, okay?
All right, so he's going inside of my pocket. And this is Officer... I don't have any weapons either. I'm not going to hurt you. I already told you earlier.
I don't think you're violent at all, man.
So he's going...
Find a peaceful
Oh, dude, there is something in there that'll poke you, by the way.
Okay.
Those keys.
Where's your ID at?
I can't tell you. Sorry, man. You're going to search me, you got to do it on your own.
So is your name James?
If you're going to search me, you got to do it on your own.
James Freeman.
Date of birth?
Springer, yeah, James Springer.
If you're going to violate me, you got to do it on your own.
Okay, I'm going to end this video right here. Go to James Freeman's channel and see how this turns out. I'll leave the link in the description and in the pinned comment. If you visit him, let him know High Impact Vlog sent you. This guy knows his stuff when it comes to police encounters. Well, like and share this video everywhere you can on social media and leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.